guys, it's Marissa, and today's video is going to be some school life hacks. And you can watch all of my life hacks videos in my hacks playlist, which I will link down in the description box. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up, because the first 30,000 people to give it a thumbs up, what do they get, Chester? Oh, they get an A on their next test. And I mean, who doesn't want an A on their next test? So definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up, so that way you get an A on your next test if you're one of the first 30,000. But also study for it too, because that helps. Don't not study for it, you guys. Study for it. But yeah, also give this video a thumbs up. Chester will help you get an A. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and also hit the little bell button to become an official Marissa Rachel fam member, and so that YouTube does not unsubscribe you guys, because you don't want to be unsubscribed from the fam. So definitely hit the little bell and turn on notifications for this channel, so that way you guys can actually see my videos and you don't get unsubbed. On to the hacks. So put your alarm clock either across the room or outside your room, like just outside your room, so that way when it rings and you have to get up, you can't just disable it and go back to sleeping, which is what I will do if it's right next to me. So yeah, you actually have to physically get up, walk across the room, and turn it off, and by that time you should already be a slightly more awake. Teachers like students that bring them stuff. They want to feel appreciated just as much as anybody else. So bring them things like chocolates, cookies, anything, cake or something like that. This gives you the perfect excuse to bake desserts on the weekends and tell your parents to buy extra chocolate chips and things like that. And it's gonna make your teachers remember you, because they're gonna be like, oh, that Marissa girl, oh, she gave me that nice plate of chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, I'll give her extra credit. Oh, this paper, it looks like a C, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a B minus. You know how it is. Just do nice little things for your teacher like that, and they'll remember. And it's not kissing up, and it's not being a teacher's pet. It is being a dedicated student. There's a difference. So when your work piles up and you've got tons of work to do the hardest things first, so that way you'll get them over with and you won't feel as overwhelmed. Whereas if you do the easiest things first, then you're gonna work your way up to the hardest thing, and by the time you get to the hardest thing, you're gonna be so burnt out, you're just gonna wanna quit and not do it. So once you've typed out an essay, you can actually get the computer to read it back to you. There's a way how to do it, and this is really great if you have any sort of typos or things like that, and you want to just quickly hear oh, that's a typo, I made a mistake.
Wisconsin. The snow is melting, and I have added about 5 new hobbies this past week.
So write down all of the funny quotes that you and your friends say throughout the year, and this is just more of a cute little tip, and it's really fun to just at the end of the year just look back, read them all, have some laughs, maybe you're graduating or something like that, write it in someone's yearbook, and yeah, this is just a really good way to preserve the memories. It's almost like scrapbooking, but for funny quotes that you and your friends say. Start a weekly tradition with your friends. You could have a Friday sleepover or a Friday pool party every Friday, and this is just a really cute thing to do with your friends every week, just to make sure that you guys see each other over the weekend and things like that. Stay in touch, have something to talk about on Monday, So it's 2017, the new year's begun, y'all know what that means, New Year's resolution time. So pick a word that describes your outlook for the new school year. It could be brave or positive or whimsical or exciting, something like that. And keep the word on post-its, notebooks, your cell phone screen, in your locker, just anywhere that's gonna remind you of it. And this is gonna be your word for the year. Every time you're feeling down, you look at that word and you remind yourself of why you're doing homework, or why you're doing this, or why you're trying to get a B, whatever your goal is for the new year. So this last hack is more of a tip, but it's to watch my How to Get a Boyfriend in School video. I'll link it down below and I'll link it up here. But yeah, you guys definitely need that video, because sometimes having a crush can be really, really distracting. So this is gonna teach you how to turn your crush into a boyfriend, and it's gonna be really awesome. Y'all are gonna have some good times together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Woo! Definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up, first 30,000 get an A on their next test. Don't you want to get an A? I want to get an A. And remember to subscribe. Help the fam get to 2 million. Woo, 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 woo. New Year's resolutions. Okay. And I love you guys so much. Mwah. Chester, love you guys too. And bye, guys.